My slippers seem to be full of water, Benny. It's the most haunted castle.
And we got scared because we thought, what's happened to him? Well, I just had the first banoffee pie in my life. Feel like I could walk for hours. Let's go, I feel a bit sick.
Hi guys.
Hi.
We're in Scotland.
Here we are in Scotland.
Grey, chilly Scotland.
We left Rambler in Congleton, and you may remember we tried to fix the leak in our van. The leak is not fixed.
It is not fixed. I could hear this tap, tap, tap dripping sound, and I looked around and Benny's pillows were soaking wet, like both of them completely soaked through, the top bit of the mattress soaked through. So yeah, we did not fix the leak, unfortunately.
So after that, we've headed up Scotland Way, where we had another go at fixing the leak on a friend's land.
So hopefully the leak is fixed. Let's cross everything, everyone.
So after that, we headed westwards to Portpatrick, which is where we are now.
It's been a beautiful drive. So we're gonna walk down into Portpatrick now, past that amazing castle over there. That is cool, isn't it? I can't believe the campsite is just right next to that.
Yeah. Incredible view.
We're gonna head into the town now and see what we can find. But yeah, let's go. My slippers seem to be full of water, Benny. Did you, by any chance, leave this on?
Looks like I did.
And these feel like they're full of water as well.
My walking shoes just before our nice walk.
Oh, Benny. It's so heavy. It's like completely saturated. Oh well, the floor needed a wash anyway. Quite creepy.
Yeah.
It's got a vibe, hasn't it?
Yeah.
A creepy vibe.
Creepy, yeah.
Should we go in?
Yeah.
There's the way in. Yeah, it's pretty creepy in there. Benny, where are you? There's loads of dark rooms. Where are you?
Yeah.
Don't jump out and do something weird. Oh, what a place.
Yeah. Looks like you can walk right up it.
There's the van. Have you got any facts for us, Benny?
Well, it's 800 years old. And yeah, there's not that many facts that I've found yet.
I think I heard the woman who's camped next to us saying it's the most haunted castle in the area. I don't know how many there are in the area.
That's concerning.
It is really creepy. It's definitely got a creepy vibe, but it's so cool. So many details, and I love the rock that's been used is really cool. Yeah, like big bits and small bits.
Shall we walk to the town?
Yeah. Maybe not this way. That's a bit of a drop. Look at the window things. What are they? Really odd. And over there is Ireland. Apparently you can see the lights of Belfast Harbour flashing sometimes, but I can't see that right now.
So this is Portpatrick behind us, and we've spotted some unusual birds down there. I think they're egrets. We've got a little book about Dumfries and Galloway, and it looks like there's a few unusual birds in this area. I think as we go further down the peninsula we might see some other strange birds.
So tomorrow we're leaving here. This was just a quick stopover, and we're heading down a really pointy peninsular-y bit to the Mull of Galloway, where there is a lighthouse. It seems like a very nice, quaint little town, but totally dead. It is like 4:30 on the last day of October.
Yeah.
It's not exactly tourist time, is it?
We actually booked the very last night that this campsite is open for the season.
Yeah.
Just by chance, we got the last night. Oh look, it's a mushroom. It used to be an anchor. It's a good art installation.
I love how the Scottish paint their houses. On our way up here we saw quite a few very brightly coloured painted houses, like purples and greens and blues. And that one is a brilliant colour combo. Love that.
So I read that Port Patrick was the original port for this area quite some time ago, but it kept being battered by so many storms. They ended up abandoning it as a port and moving it to Stranraer instead, which has left Port Patrick as being a picturesque, touristy port town.
Not so many tourists here today though.
No, just us. Yeah, we've just seen a fishing boat actually come into the port. We didn't know it was a fishing boat at first, but as we've walked along closer we've seen all the fishing rods and a guy pulling a box, like a freezer box, up the stairs, and most likely, yeah, that's their catch of the day.
But it's raining now.
Yeah, now it's raining.
Benny, do you think anyone lives here?
I know. Where is everybody?
It is so quiet.
It's a very small place.
I think it's about 5 o'clock.
Yeah, everyone's having dinner, aren't they?
I guess so.
Or their tea, or their evening meal, whatever they call it.
Shall we walk back to the van?
Yeah.
Let's go see that creepy castle in the dark.
Yeah, let's go see if there is any ghosts.
Really amplified its creepiness.
Is that you whispering in my ear?
Oh my god, Benny, don't say things like that.
What was that voice?
Stop it, why are you doing that?
We've got sleeping bags, we could just go sleep in there. See who we meet.
No. Come on, let's go home, I want macaroni and cheese. We're home.
We're back now.
Time to make macaroni cheese.
We bought some logs, but I think they're a bit big to fit in this burner.
Massive.
Yeah. They're huge.
Let's see.
Oh my gosh, they're from like a massive, massive tree.
It's not gonna fit.
So a spark then.
While Benny's axing up that wood, I'm going to start cooking. I'm going to make some macaroni cheese with cashew cheese. So I think I've probably shown you guys this before on our channel. It's just a really easy cheese sauce made from cashews and yeast flakes, a bit of garlic, a little bit of cumin and some apple cider vinegar. Blend it up and then you heat it up and it is amazing. And we're going to have like macaroni some tender stem broccoli and some green beans, I think we've got as well.
Can't be bothered to clean up, so I'm just going to have a beer instead. That's better.
Oh, it looks good.
It's incredible.
There's a lot of cheese sauce.
Oh yeah.
It's heavy on the cheese sauce. Just what you need on a windy Scottish cliff.
Yeah. So I was reading a bit about Dunsky Castle, the ruin just there. It was built in the 1200s, but it's known as a haunted castle. I think for a long time villagers were suspicious of it. They thought that the devil himself lived in there for a while. But in the 1400s it was owned by a pirate called Walter de Curry, and he stole all sorts of stuff from ships and from Ireland, but one of the things he stole was an Irish minstrel, and he made the minstrel sing for him and all of his pirate pals, but I think the minstrel started taking the nick out of him a bit. He ended up getting chucked in the dungeon, did the minstrel, and made to starve. And apparently to this day you can hear him playing his pipes at night. So after dinner me and Emily are going to pop out and see if we can meet him.
No, we're not! Tell you what you could do though, you could go over there with your flute.
I could have a jam with this Irish minstrel ghost. That'll be a mad sesh.
It is the morning. We slept well on this windy cliff. We've both just had ice cold showers over at the campsite shower block. Slightly disappointing considering it wasn't the cheapest of campsites this, but what are you gonna do? It's woken us up, I think, hasn't it?
Yeah, definitely fresh.
Just gonna have some breakfast and then we are heading off to the most southerly point of Scotland, to the Mull of Galloway, which is like a long peninsula with a lighthouse on the end. So we're gonna go for a walk around there. Oh, thanks, Bunny. This looks great.
It's okay.
Omelette on toast.
Today's actually Halloween, and it feels eerily fitting to be near such a creepy haunted ruin on this day. I might have to just pop in there, see if there's any minstrels dancing around, coming to life on this creepy day of the year.
Is it creepy? What is the origins of Halloween? Is it Samhain?
Samhain.
Samhain.
Pronounced Samhain.
Samhain. What are the origins? Does anyone know? If you know, let us know in the comments.
I tell you what though, no birds roost on that building. No life dare touches the face of that stone. It can only mean that the deepest, darkest evil doth reside.
Devil?
Devil. I actually read that one of the local priests at one point had a fight with the devil in there and beat him. It's a bit like when Gandalf fought the Balrog. If that's how you pronounce his name.
Balrog.
How Balrog of you?
Isn't it Balrog?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool that there's such a interesting historical castle right next to this campsite. It's just a bit terrifying though, really. I was wondering if we were going to get a knock on the back door from the minstrel last night.
You didn't even come to jam with me in my dreams. That was a shame. Okay, it's Halloween. We heard about the minstrel story, so I thought I'd best go play him a song, with it being Halloween as well. He's more likely to be active. And then, yeah, I just played that little tune. And it's funny, like, that song just came out. I've never played that melody before, and I was almost playing in a way that I won't usually play, like somehow his essence was transmitting through me, so best get away quick. Anyway, there was a guy coming near and I thought, flipping, I could best tell this guy I'm about to play the flute, because if he doesn't know it's me, he's going to think there's a ghost in there playing a song and it's going to scare the you-know-what out of him. So I told him and he was relieved and he said, Yeah, it's Halloween too, so I'd be terrified if I heard some disembodied flute playing coming out of that ruin. And I've also got my fancy sort of like pirate style hat on as well, because it's all in keeping, you know. Okay, well I think we're off to the most southerly point of Scotland now. Yeah, very exciting. I wonder what other treasures await us on this spooky trip.
You have fun in there then?
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Good.
Yeah, I made some friends. These other guys turned up and they were like, some in a heavy Scottish accent, which I won't reproduce. Someone's told us that there's a guy in here playing the flute and that it's not a ghost. So we heard you and we weren't scared at all. But when you stopped playing, we got scared because we thought, what's happened to him? Yeah, really nice guys. And there are some birds in there, so I was wrong about that. But the crows, so they could be transfigured. Warlocks.
Shall we go to
yeah, best go
Galloway?
quick. As I felt his essence entering me as I played that, so we best leave fast before it solidifies.
Oh my goodness me.
Come on, let's go! Let's go!
We filled our water, got rid of our bins. Benny has played flute to the local minstrel ghost in that castle, and we are on the road again. So we just need to stop off at a little village called Drummore, I think it's called Drummore, and we're picking up a bit of post there, and then we're going to be heading down to the Mull of Galloway. So you can see that we're on the peninsula, got the sea on both sides, driving through lots of farmland, and there's so many cute little quaint cottages and farmhouses. It's really beautiful. But this single track road is quite tight, but luckily there's lots of passing places.
Traffic jam.
Come on, girls.
Okay, it looks like there's a cafe. Repeat, there's a cafe. Well, we're here. We're here at the Mull of Galloway, on the most southerly point of Scotland. The peninsula, you can see it, sort of see it happening in the background right there. The road goes no further. There's the lighthouse, we're going to go check it out. Try to figure out if it's slightly off centre, you know. It doesn't look quite straight to me.
It looks like it's leaning to the right slightly.
Don't let them burn it now, that truth's getting near.
Who's that?
This is the lighthouse keeper's garden. How cool is that he had this?
But the waves aren't moving, yet the water is flowing over. Can you see what I mean?
Yeah, you see the foghorn? That is cool. Let's go see it.
Is this the end? I think it is.
I bet that makes an absolute racket.
Oh man.
Are these like some sort of gas compression tanks or something to blast it? So we are right on that last little wobbly bit of Scotland. Right on the end. How cool's that? And it's mad, the way the sea is going, I guess because it's on the peninsula, it's like the waves that don't seem to be going in properly. It's really odd. Very cool though.
Yeah.
And I think we're really lucky it's not horrendous weather as well. It's not even that windy.
There's hardly any breeze, is there really?
Yeah.
Considering where we are.
But this is actually an RSPB nature reserve, which, if you don't know, is like a bird reserve. So I think they have quite a lot of different species of birds that nest around here. There's a few signs. Haven't seen any yet, but maybe we will. There's one, it's a seagull. Does anyone else feel sort of unnerved by huge hollow things? I do.
Just you?
I don't like big tubes and stuff like that.
So those birds we've been calling egrets are cormorants. Okay, cormorants, we think. So of course the foghorn was used to warn boats when the conditions were so bad that you couldn't see the light from the lighthouse. Now that must have been stormy. Is that a caterpillar? That's massive!
Look at the size of him! Hey!
Oh my lord.
He's not moving much.
No,
I think he's alright.
Yeah.
He looks a bit lost to me. Wouldn't expect a massive caterpillar like that to be on the edge of a cliff. And you want to know what that caterpillar will turn into? Is that a moth or a butterfly? So when we were looking at the garden, the lighthouse keeper's garden, he wouldn't have been here on his own. He would have been here with his family, and that's why he had such a big garden, to sort of be self-sufficient really. So that's pretty cool. It would have all been allotments and growing things, and I guess maybe chickens and who knows what else in there. And another thing about that foghorn is that they actually still blow it once a month, but we've just missed it by a few days. But never mind. That would have been so cool to hear, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah.
I'd love to have heard that.
Helipad. So we went up the lighthouse, we paid to go up. We couldn't film in there, but it was really cool and fun. It's like a giant light bulb up there. We could see the whole panorama. They've got something like a 40,000 lumen bulb that's about that big. And we even got certificates to prove it. So
we've been up there.
The guy out there had lots of information. He told us that the birds we had been seeing weren't cormorants or egrets, they were actually shags. And that wasn't the most southerly point. The most southerly point is there, on that finger of rock. But really this whole stretch is the most southerly point, but if you really want to be like pedantic about it, it's that finger.
You seem pretty chuffed with yourself. What's just happened?
Well, I just had the first banoffee pie in my life. Feel like I could walk for hours. Hours and hours. Right, that's enough. Let's go, I feel a bit sick. I have to say, I do approve of gift shop cafes at important places like this.
Can get your cake in.
Absolutely critical. Oh yeah, it's so incredible here, isn't it? It's beautiful. It's great. There you can see Northern Ireland, the Isle of Man, and over there, Cumbria. What a spot.
Dinner time!
Oh yeah.
We've stopped at Services. We're back in England. Benny's got a poke bowl.
Thank you.
And I've got 2 salads and some hummus and crisps. We decided to do a bit of a long drive today instead of tomorrow, so that we can do some work tomorrow. So who knows where we're gonna make it to tonight, but we thought we'd just stop and have a quick, pretty healthy dinner. You got a fork?
Yeah, I got some forks.
Excellent.
Let's do this.
How's your pokey?
Delicious. It's incredible.
M&S, they save the day, don't they?
Those pokeballs are good. Yeah, it's good for when you just want to do some distance. You don't want to have to get all your pans out and make loads of washing up, and you just want to drive.
And it's still pretty healthy. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We hope you've enjoyed our mini Scotland trip. Did anyone count how many times we said creepy? If you'd like to keep up with our travels, make sure you subscribe, and please give our video a thumbs up and a comment if you can. It really helps our channel to grow. Okay, see you next time. Bye!